watching HCTV 22 City News, your source for news and information on issues, people, arts and entertainment, and sports in the city of Hawthorne.
In this edition of City News, find out how a little part of Italy came to Hawthorne. We'll also show you what made these men put down their guns and their hoses. And we'll take you to a very special event where city officials and community members came together for a worthy cause. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Michelle Tucker. Hawthorne recently celebrated its first annual Italian Festival. The sponsors for the event included Sons of Italy, Gold's Gym, Unico, and the Italian Hall. The festival was created for people who wanted to learn more about the Italian culture and heritage. HCTV reporter Jason Ellefson has the details.
Let's leave this confusion, all this illusion behind.
Dean Martin, spaghetti, and a spicy meatballa are some of the few things we think of when you say the word Italian. However, the Italian Festival represented much more than that, and that is exactly what Hawthorne Mayor Larry Guidi wanted to do.
It'd be great to have a bocce tournament. Next thing I know, we got an Italian festival and a bocce tournament and unbelievable gourmet food. So that's how it starts. All progress begins with an idea.
The event had a variety of vendors that provided authentic Italian food.
In our village, this cookie is used as a wedding cookie where it's significant for the priest to come and bless the dough and bless the oven. It takes a 3-day process to cook them.
Along with good food came great Italian music.
We pride ourselves as always giving out something to do for the families and keeping them in the city, trying to provide with, not just the shopping and stuff, but also the entertainment and fun things to do.
There was also a bocce tournament. Bocce is an Italian sport which dates back to the Roman Empire.
The rules are real simple. We have a bocce ball and we have the regular balls. The game is to get your ball as close to the bocce ball as you can.
The day was a great way for people of all cultures to come together and learn about diversity.
We're a very diverse community, and this is part of the diversity that we have.
We don't see much of Italians in our city. We have other nationalities, and I think we want to bring all of them together.
The Italian Festival represents much more than just Italian heritage. It gives the opportunity for all ethnicities and cultures to come together and develop a deep understanding and appreciation for one another. Reporting for HCTV, Jason Ellefson.
Stay tuned in the upcoming weeks when HCTV will be presenting a special on this year's Italian Festival. If your house catches on fire, you call a fireman. If someone breaks in, you call the police. The Hawthorne Kiwanis and Rotary Clubs are saying thanks for answering the call. HCTV's Mary Marshall has more.
They're the guys you call when you're in trouble. Firefighters and police officers. This time they were called for a different reason, to be honored for a job well done. The Rotary Club and Kiwanis Club honored the top cops and firefighters in Hawthorne with the Fireman and Police Officer of the Year awards. Guests were treated to a special speaker, baseball legend Jay Johnstone, who played for the Los Angeles Angels.
With these gentlemen here today, they're in uniform. They don't put their bodies on the line, they put their life on the line. And I think you guys are really the heroes.
The Firefighter of the Year award goes to 7-year veteran Jason Cameron of the Hawthorne Fire Department.
Oh, it feels good. It feels good. It's a little embarrassing, because all the guys at the station tease you, but they're just jealous.
And the Police Officer of the Year award goes to Detective Leonard Luna and Sergeant Ty Getz, who could not attend.
It's a phenomenal experience and a huge honor.
The police officers who won these awards got them because they went beyond the call of duty. They lobbied to start an online predator program, and while that program lasted only 12 days, they took 15 suspected online predators off the streets.
We went online into various chat rooms and were solicited by adults. At the time we were posing as a 13-year-old female.
Ironically, Detective Luna and Firefighter Cameron have crossed paths before.
We've ran several calls together back when I worked patrol, and it's nice to see him win this award because he is a very, very good fireman.
So for those who answer the call of duty, they get their day of thanks and honor. For HCTV, I'm Mary Marshall.
The Hawthorne Chamber of Commerce recently held their 37th annual Civic Awards and Installation of Officers presentation. Kate Larson takes us there.
Members of the community gathered together to honor the 2007 Citizen of the Year.
The Citizen of the Year is someone who does a lot in the community.
We had the camera rolling on this year's Citizen of the Year, and she was the only one in the room who was surprised she won the award.
At this time, I'd like to ask Harold to escort his bride, Yvette Johnson, up here, so we may say a collective thank you and honor Yvette as our 2007 Citizen of the Year.
Despite her ongoing battle with cancer, Yvette Johnson continues to dedicate her life to helping other people. She currently serves on the board of directors for Behavioral Health Services, although she's involved in just about every community event.
Yvette is a fighter, even all the way up to Friday when we had our Italian festival here. She wasn't feeling well, and she showed up Friday afternoon to say, what can I do to help?
Besides a dinner in her honor, Yvette received numerous certificates of recognition.
And let me tell you, they gave me a page, and you were to write everything that this lady does, you'll have a book.
We basically surprise some Hawthorne resident who works tirelessly, volunteers their time to really make a better community.
She also received a special gift from the mayor.
It was proudly proclaimed Friday, June 22nd as Yvette Johnson Reagan Day in the city of Hawthorne.
And nobody deserves a day in her honor more than Yvette. Nobody knows about Yvette's courage and selflessness better than her friends and colleagues at Behavioral Health Services.
What's important to Yvette is that people are happy and people feel loved and people are cared for.
She's just a real hard worker and very humble. She doesn't require a lot of praise or acknowledgement.
Yvette's disbelief that she was named Citizen of the Year is a perfect example of her humility.
I had no idea. I mean, I don't know what I did. I don't think I paid enough dues yet. There's still an awful lot of people around that does a whole lot for the city.
And even though the results are in, Yvette has no intention of throwing her volunteer towel in.
We're going to do some things to celebrate our troops and let them know that we love them. And then Christmas is coming and Thanksgiving is coming before you know it.
Also a winner, Betty Patterson, recognized by the Chamber as their Volunteer of the Year with the Ned Chafee Memorial Award.
It's great. It's amazing. And I don't know what to say. I'm so happy.
And thankful is the city of Hawthorne for all their wonderful volunteers. For HCTV, I'm Kate Larson.
Hawthorne's Chamber of Commerce is made up of 300 local businessmen and women. The Chamber also announced that Patricia Feldman Donaldson will serve a second year as president. Recently, the community came together at the Canine Training Facility's rededication ceremony. HCTV's Sophia Pop has the story.
It was a Kodak moment for all the happy faces involved in the renovation of the Canine Training Facility.
It just shows Hawthorne's back. Everybody's trying to do whatever they can to rebuild the city, to make it look good, make it safer for our community, make it safer for our police officers and our police dogs.
This project was spearheaded by Hawthorne's President's Council President, Cora Travers, who's been a dedicated Hawthorne resident for over 50 years.
I am just sincerely dedicated to our police department, and our canine teams they've always been part of my life.
We're going to plant a tree in dedication of Cora Travers on our canine park.
Hawthorne's Police Chief Michael Hefner made the special presentation and took time to explain all the hard work that went into making this project a reality.
We came in here with several volunteers from the community and put it all back together, tore it apart, put new wood on, painted it, and trimmed the trees and mowed the grass and did a lot of great things to make it look the way it does today.
It is hard to believe that this park was in really bad shape 2 weeks ago, but thanks to the help of the many dedicated community members, these canines seem to be happier than ever. Now, in a safer and cleaner environment, the canines train for upcoming competitions, practice catching the bad guys, or just get a good workout, an accomplishment that gave all involved a sense of unity.
As I walked out of the gate and closed it for the last day before today, it was a good feeling knowing that we had achieved and done such a good project, such a good deed for our community. It was very nice.
It's a great thing because it's everybody, the city, the police, and the community came together to do this. So I think it's great.
There's no doubt that everyone was satisfied with the final product, and thanks to the dedication and effort of all the volunteers, Hawthorne is getting recognition outside of our city.
Other police departments are coming down with their K9 because we have the best park in the South Bay, so I guess doesn't need much advertisement, does it?
At the brand new remodeled K9 facility, Sophia Pop, HCTV.
If you would like to be a part of future community projects like this one, you can visit www.cityofhawthorne.com and click on Association and Clubs. Coming up next on City News, there's a new business that brings sweet, health-conscious options to the city. And find out what famous actor used the slides at a local school. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back.
Pop quiz for you. In what movie did I play a gang leader struggling in school? Who was my teacher? What did I learn in math class? Oh, and here's one about you. What did your kid learn in math class today?
Know what really matters. Know about your kid's school and know about your kid. Find out 100 ways to know more, do more.
While walking in a toy store the day before today, I overheard a crayon box with many things to say.
I don't like red, said Yellow, and Green said, nor do I. And no one here likes orange, but no one knows just why.
Well, I bought that box of crayons and took it home with me and drew with all the colors so the crayons could all see.
That each of us is special and everyone's unique, but it's when we get together that the picture is complete.
Thousands of kids in this country have everything it takes to go to college, except the money. The United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Hi, I'm Magic Johnson, and you're watching Hawthorne TV, HCTV 22.
Welcome back. If you enjoy organic and non-fat treats, then you may want to take a look at this new coffee and yogurt shop. HCTV's Sophia Pop was at the grand opening.
We'd like to welcome our newest business owner today, Jim.
City officials welcomed Yogopresso to the city of Hawthorne with a red ribbon cutting ceremony that also included the key to the city. James Lim takes pride in offering juices made of 100% fruit, non-fat yogurts, and organic coffees. He tells us how this whole concept got started.
I was thinking, what if the good coffee place, if I make a good coffee place meets the ice cream shop like that?